Can Guru's grace and utter devotion to Shiva dissolve the karma?
I think we've gone through this in the last few days. So let us understand these words that you're using. Guru, one word; grace, another word; devotion, another word; Shiva, another word. 4 dynamites. It doesn't take 4 to blast you, 1 will do. Either you have devotion or you got touched by Shiva or by the Guru or the grace, 1 will do, you don't need 4. You're not a cat. If you were a cat, we would have shot you with 9 bullets. Just 1 will do. The problem is you're hopping from one to another probably. You think it's like playing a piano. Pim, pim, pom, pom is happening every day. One day, one thing, it doesn't work like that. One of these things are enough. Will this happen? Will that happen? If I do this, that will happen, this will happen. This is coming from a certain mindset. You're asking me if devotion to Shiva will liberate me. If I say yes, then today you're going to go home and become devout. You think it's possible to do that? Devotion happens not as a practice. When you clearly recognize, not by believing, you clearly recognize by experience, something is larger than yourself. Something is way bigger than you. Slowly you become a devotee. It becomes natural, not a cultivated devotion. Cultivated devotion is you're acting it up. I have always been trying to remind people, there are mostly, I'm saying, most of the people within the yoga center, you can see there is some sense of devotion in every step. But some are… These days I'm coming quietly on an electric machine, but otherwise, I'm driving a diesel car. It is not very quiet. Even if I'm driving right behind them, going, because they hear some car, but they go. Then somebody say, hey, Sadhguru, Sadhguru. Like this, they jump to the side and this. This is not going to work in your life, just know this. This is why I said, if you think you're devoted to Sadhguru or to Shiva or whoever else, it doesn't matter. You must see that in everything. You must see everybody here as Sadhguru, you must see man, woman, child, cow, no donkeys in the ashram, otherwise we could have done that also. Everything, when you see it with the same devotion, now you're a devotee. Will this work? Absolutely. Now you're throwing 4 options in the air and asking me, which shall I shoot, Sadhguru? See, a man went to an ophthalmologist and after checking up the eyes, the doctor writing a prescription. So the man said, Doctor, once I get my glasses, will I be able to read? The doctor said, absolutely, definitely. You will be able to read. The man said, that's really great, all my life I could never read. Your devotion is like this. If I tell you now, Guru's grace will make your karma go away. From now on you will walk like this, Guru, 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 Guru. For a lot of people, God's name, whatever they're uttering, you think all the time people are uttering whatever their gods are, their names, with absolute devotion? They're uttering it in irritation, anger, hatred, resentment. It's even a war cry, all right? Most of the time, I would say, 98 to 99% of the time, whatever gods people believe in, those gods' names are not uttered in utter devotion. Only 1 or 2% may be uttering. Rest are all uttering it, it's open sesame for them. You know, it's a mantra to get something, that's how you're asking now. Will this, there are 4 items in this. Which bullet shall I pick, Sadhguru, to shoot my karma? Well, this is going to be a big karma. Wanting to shoot Shiva or your guru is going to be a big karma. It's not going to be releasing you from karma, it is going to be more entangling. Oh, Sadhguru, you never give a straight and simple answer, you're just complicating everything. Not me, you. I'm telling you, 1 bullet in the head will do. You're saying 4 bullets, where all shall I shoot? There's no such thing, 1 will do. Anyone. So, how many times will you get rid of your karma in this life? I want you to understand, as you sit here and breathe, and this machine is working and this machine is also working, this itself is karma. As you live, you're dissolving karma and you're picking up new karma, all the time happening. So you coming to this state, I want to get rid of all my karma, I want to get rid of all my karma, this itself is one big karma. You have to come to some sense of abandon. Because you are not going to get rid of your karma again and again and again. It's not going to happen like that. It's like breath. If you inhale, you have to exhale. If you exhale, you have to inhale. Well, this happened. Shankaran Pillai, for the first time, went on a cruise, a large cruise ship. He got into it. First time he is at sea, a little nervous about it. However big the boat is, still even in very big ships, people, many of them, puke endlessly. Because anyway it'll wallow a little bit. So he went to the captain and asked. He was a little nervous about the whole thing, because going off into the ocean in a vessel is like a… So he asked the captain or the captain of the ship, he said, a ship of this size, how often does it sink? So the captain looked at him and said, this one, only once. You have to sink yourself only once. You don't have to go on doing it all the time, there's no such thing. If you distance yourself from the karma-making machine, which is just your body and your psychological process, it's over, it's throwing up things, so what? Doesn't stick to you. What karma means is just this. To live here, you have to touch something. Without touching anything, you cannot live. Visually, by hearing, see right now you may not be going bird hunting, but in a way the birds are touching you with their… evening concerns their own stuff. What do you think? They're saying yoga, yoga? No, their own stuff. Because they have no concern about the virus. They're all looking down and thinking, when did all these idiots become so sensible? You know, quietly they sit, they move around very carefully, nobody is zooming here and there. They're all discussing, it's a debate going on there. When did all these idiots become this sensible? Will they stay this way or will they bounce back into their nonsense once again? That debate is going on. So you're touched by the birds, whatever you see, in every way, whatever you touch. No life can happen without touching a million things a day. Now suppose we quote you with I'm just trying to say a name without mentioning a brand, Bond, that's also a brand. I'm saying that because it's still… I did something and it's still sticking on, it's not going off my hands, Bond. It's a kind of a glue, liquid. A little I try to take, it's all over my hand and the damn thing won't go, it almost feels like it's going to peel off your skin. So suppose you are coated with one of these really super glues from head to toe. In 24 hours' time, just see what you will become. Hello? One big mess, because everything will stick to you. This is all karma is. So everything in the world, whatever you touch, it will stick to you. When everything sticks to you, well, initially when something stuck to you, you thought, this is wealth, this is relationship, this is marriage, like this you thought when something got stuck to you. But after some time, when too many things got stuck to you, then you see slowly face became long, you're looking grave. You're looking grave means, you are either walking towards the grave or you are inviting the grave to come to you. One of these things are happening. As a life, you may not have such a thought, but as a life, you are beginning to practice death. Acclimatization is happening. Yes, that's why we say a grave face. Means what? You are acclimatizing for death. Why? Because too many things sticking to you, big heap. To carry this heap and walk around, I just want you to just look at it. Whatever you identified with, everything got stuck. Let's say you went to work, you're very proud about your work and like this. And you sat there, the chair got stuck to you. You touched the table, table got stuck to you. You touched the computer, computer got stuck to you. Just imagine yourself in a day, what happens to you? You will be a mountain in no time. That's what has happened right now. So it's not about, shall we hack the mountain and take away the karma, no. Devotion, grace, Guru, Shiva, all these are solvents, not for karma, for the glue. We are not interested in unloading the karma off you. Just the glue is dissolved, it'll fall off. But now you are that kind, when it starts falling off, oh, but this I like, I want it to stick. That I want it to go. Okay, glue is back. Glue is indiscriminate like virus. It doesn't care what, just anything sticks, that's it. So, we have to just dissolve the glue, we don't have to dissolve the karma. If you dissolve the glue, karma will fall off into its place. Next time you go and sit in the office, the chair will go sit back in its place. I want you to imagine you're walking with a chair stuck to you, computers hanging from your fingers, huh? That's all that's happening right now. People are carrying their job on their head, their family on their head, their world on their head, their wealth on their head. It's ugly, but what to do? In the society, certain people, if you're carrying a lot of load, they say, wow, so successful he is, he's got a mountain on his head. For all of you, what we should do is, to make you understand, I've ordered a 25-kilogram gold nugget. Gold. Hey, don't laugh, it's gold, pure gold. But you must carry it on your head, we'll fix it on your head. 25-kilogram gold nugget. Oh, people will say, what a wealthy man. Walk around and see, you will understand what is the problem of all this. So, don't go about thinking, what will do this, what will do that. All you have to do is just this. If you know how to simply sit here, like you're just born, with the intelligence of an adult, with an adult body which has its own issues, but you can sit here like you're just born. When I say just born, just born, not even eyes open, because even that little guy, the moment he opens his eyes, meow, he will do. He's got his own stuff. When he's just born, like that if you can sit, simply with an adult body, with an adult intelligence, but not stuck to anything, simply. If you can sit here, that's it. This is what they were holding me to. Sadhguru, you said if you can simply sit with me for a moment, I will liberate you, but now you're going back on your word, 3 days ago they brought it up. I said, if you can simply sit with me, you're forgetting simply. We sat here. Yes, you sat here, so what? So, to do things little more alert, little more alert, or little absolute abandon. Alertness means you can come incrementally to it. If it's a question of awareness, you can incrementally grow into it. Not that you're becoming more aware, it's not right. You're becoming more alert. Alert enough that you will notice one day that awareness is the nature of your existence. Another way is to come to absolute abandon, because you spoke about you spoke about devotion, Shiva. This is about total abandon. This you cannot do incrementally. This is a one-time jump. If you have to jump into something in such a way, you must be either crazy or absolutely fearless, because there are no such people absolutely fearless, you must be crazy. Otherwise, you will not come out clean. Because even to, people in the ashram, there is not so much of a problem. Men can shave once in 5 days, 6 days, or once in a month, different people at different stages. I'm little liberated. But if you want a clean shave, even that, you have to do many things. This happened in Tennessee. A man went to the barber and said, I got a new job and it's very important that I have a really clean shave. That's why I'm here. The barber said, no problem. And he gave him a golf ball and he said, hold it in your mouth. One cheek here, hold it this way, I will shave this way, totally clean, and then this way, totally clean. So, that posture in a barber shop chair, holding the ball like this, he got himself shaved, it came out really clean. Then he said, for a moment I thought I almost swallowed the ball. Suppose I swallow the ball, what happens? And the barber said, no issue, like everybody else, bring it back after 2 days. This is karma. Keeps rotating. You're recycling the same nonsense. How long will you do it? One golf ball is enough to shave 100 people. So, this is happening not because of the activity, not because of the people, not because of the world, not because of the virus. This is happening because you're coated with glue. So, the four solvents you mentioned, any one of them is fine. Dip yourself absolutely, either in devotion or in grace or in Guru or in Shiva, just dip yourself absolutely any one of them, solvent will go away. After that, what is karma? There's no such thing.